Hello, so we have another helicopter problem from the web assign, and in this one there's a helicopter that's lifting a 45-50 kilogram truck with an upward acceleration of 1.2 meters per second squared. And these, just in a cautionary measure, these red numbers are different for you. So plug in your numbers instead of mine if you want to get the right answer on the web assign. So with that in mind, let's do A. So what is the force of air exerts on what is the force the air exerts on the helicopter blades? Well, let's see. What is this whole system? The weight of the weight of this whole system. Well, in order to figure out weight, let's figure out the masses of this whole system first. And that would just be 158.00 plus 4550 kilograms. So that I'm going to use a calculator because I'm too lazy to add in my mind. 158.00 plus 4550. So that would just be 20.35.0. So this would be, so this whole system would be 20.35.0 kilograms. Okay, now let's figure out how much the air exerts on the helicopter blades. Well, it says this whole system is going upward with an acceleration of 1.2 meters per second, which means the air has to the rotors and the blades have to move faster so that the more air is pushed down so it can go up faster. So, and first it has to overcome the gravity, which is 9.8 plus whatever this is. So this is 1.2. So this is going to have to be our what we have to multiply by our mass to get our force to get our force. So how do we do that? Well, this is very simple. So the force is equal to we just plug in chug. So 20.35K times 9.8 plus 1.2, that's 11. So we just multiply that. So that would be 20.35.0 times 11. So this would be 22.3850. I don't like yeah, okay. I don't like saying like 223,850, although I can say it. It's just easier for me to just say 223,850. You know, just read it out loud, just from left to right. Okay, well I just plugged it into the WebAssign and I got it right. So if you got it wrong, then you probably plugged in something different, from your numbers instead of mine. Okay, let's do B. Okay, so B is okay. Actually, let me write this down first. The force. Get that brush going. So force is 223,850. 223,850 newtons. And this works because Newton's third law, the thrust of air is the same as going upward. Yeah, okay. So what is the tension in the upper supporting cable? Well, for this one we must account for the acceleration as well. So, well, for this one we just look at the car. So what's the weight of the car? If okay, let's say that this wasn't moving upward at acceleration over 1.2, and what would the weight of the car be? It would just be 4550 times gravity, right? But then since this is moving up, the tension will be greater here because it makes intuitive sense that the tension would be greater if the car is, I mean, if the helicopter is pulling the car upward. So the force has to be greater. So the force of the car, the force of the helicopter pulling the car up. So I'm just gonna say the total force of the car that is exerted on the car would be 4550, which is the mass, which is a mass, times 9.8, which is the gravity, plus 1.2, because this is the acceleration that the helicopter is pulling this up, so you have to have that 1.2 in there. So if you just now if you multiply that out, it would be, and that 1.2 is 11, so this is 4550 times 11, and you get 550, not 550, but 550. So 50,050 if you prefer it that way. Okay, so 500. I'm typing into my website. Okay, well, it seems like website is having a lot of problems right now, because it keeps saying that an error has occurred on the website server. So give me a second as I check my answer. All right, let's go down, down, down. So 50050. Okay, so I got it right. So if you got it wrong, then that means you did something wrong. I mean, you used some wrong numbers. So I hope I helped you understand this problem better. Helped you gain a broader insight to physics.